I guess the big takeaway is there is no perfect way to do this. There are lots of pretty good ways to do it, lots of very different ways to do it. So maybe I'd encourage you to study a little more. Maybe the way I've described is not workable for you or sounds stupid. I don't know. I'm open to a million answers as to why it might not work for you. It works for me and for our program. But what the important thing is come up with something that you think could work to help foster more development with the people in your program. And it doesn't have to be amazing and earth-shattering, but just as I talked about the people doing the developing, make it small and manageable, in set the bar low, make it in small bite-sized chunks. Do it, set up your personal development program very simply. Also, you can always add on more, but make it so you set this yourself up, and any plan that you come up with or any framework you come up with, set that up for success. The more complicated it is, the more chance it'll fail. The more simple you make it, you don't have to go get all these fancy online platforms and fancy software. I'm just writing these things up in a simple word processor, and then we just post it online for the player and everybody on our staff to check. And that's a simple start. Maybe we'll get a lot more sophisticated, or a simple next step in this. But it doesn't have to be complicated and be thought of as super sophisticated. But documenting it, recording conversations, and then just let's look for a little improvement and see how that works. And also think of it as an evolving process, one where if it's working for these three players but not for these two, then let's figure out how to tweak it so it can work for those two. And it's also it ends up being individually designed for each person in the program, which goes back to the start when I shared that quote. People appreciate being treated as unique individuals, and they really appreciate and I guess are most excited when they feel like they're getting better.